All right, Johnny, it's Jake. Good to see you, buddy. Looks like you got kind of this little ramp built in here, little platform, which you are getting crazy. I like it. I mean, you're getting some serious ground force going on. We just got to be careful that we don't start to lunge, but you're not. So, I mean, I was pretty fired up with this move. So I'm using Justin Turner here just so you can kind of see that same leg move. Okay, his hands are really low. He's kind of a low hand guy, especially on low pitches, but I like where your hands are. Okay, your hands are really in an excellent position. So you get your big weight shift there. We just got to be careful we don't start to get too far forward. Okay, but then the head stabilizes. I mean, this is pretty impressive lower body action, and it's really strong. That's probably my favorite part of it. Is it's stable, and then you push that your right leg back. You can tell because you push through your heel, your toes kind of flip, and which is totally fine. If you look at your torque angle here, so let me pull up another player here. All right, so this is Joey Gallo. This is his last home run, last game of the season, I think. But if you watch, you can see his hands are, a little bit more where yours are. You're just a little bit more on your right leg, okay, especially right there when you go to rotate. If I get you guys to the same spot there, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I just want to make sure that you get that front leg straight in time. And this is probably due to the inverted batter's box you got going on. So, then you start to really pull that leg back, and by the time you get there, your front leg looks good. Now, if you look at Gallo here, this is a really good swing. Pulls the knob out in front. You can see his back foot's releasing. Front knee starting to come back. Hits it out in front. Gets really long through his extension. Okay. And I think you do too. You're just a little bit later with it, I would say, which is okay if it was an inside pitch. On outside pitches, you're probably going to extend a little bit sooner. But if we look, you can see he's just a little bit more. He's got a little bit more tilt in this front leg. You can see he's 140. If you're less than 150, we're good. So you can see you're probably at 160. Now, I don't know if that has to do with the ramp or not, but every big leaguer, well, everyone that I've looked at is less than 150 degrees with that. And the reason is you just have this little extra kind of give with your front knee. Like, it's okay if your front knee gives there, but then you go one more there. Okay, and then that sets your knee up more over your ankle. So when you push back, instead of your knee being back here and your ankle being there, which would be perfect, you can see it's just a little bit more upright. I'm not really concerned about it, and I'd like to see what that is. It may not even be an issue when you're on level ground. In fact, I don't think it will be because your knee would be up here, your foot would be higher, like your ankle would be there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably because of the ramp. So let's not stress too much about that. But we don't want to go too much extra bend in that front knee. You definitely don't want it straight until when you straighten it. Okay, so that's why I don't have an issue with it, because you get it straight by your power V position here. If you didn't, then it would be an issue. So let's keep kind of a soft focus on it. I'm not overly concerned with it. As far as your hands and bat drag, look how short you are. Look how your barrel's staying up. I mean, so different than when we first started. We can always get a little bit more of the slide with the knob of the bat. Okay, which is, if we watch Gallo here, you can see him sliding the knob forward there from his armpit, from his shoulder. Okay, sliding it. We just want to make sure. I mean, I don't see all your frames, so you could be sliding it, but I'm not sure. But that slide helps your left arm get a little bit straighter after contact. Okay, you can see right when he hits it, you can see his left arm. Not that I need it this straight. That's because it's an outside pitch. It's a little straighter. But I want to make sure you're not shrugging your left shoulder and getting tense here, because that'll cause rollovers. Okay, and usually that left shoulder gets tense if your left elbow is pinned to your ribs. So let's do some top hand drills, some upper body isolation drills. I can't tell you how much better and more aggressive your lower body works, so keep that up, man. I totally dig that.